Today, we delve into the momentous event that changed the world forever, the Trinity Test. But first, let's take a look at the mastermind behind this groundbreaking experiment. Welcome to 2 Minutes of History.
But I do not think that our consciences should be entirely easy.
Meet J. Robert Oppenheimer, the brilliant physicist and visionary leader of the Manhattan Project. He was tasked with a colossal mission to develop the world's first nuclear device, an atomic bomb. His genius and determination led him to head the Los Alamos laboratory, where the seeds of the atomic age were sown. The efforts of the Manhattan Project finally came to fruition in 1945. After 3 years of research, the Trinity Test took place in the Jornada del Muerto Desert, a remote location in New Mexico, carefully selected for its isolation and flat ground. The nuclear device used in the Trinity Test was called the Gadget. This large steel globe, containing plutonium, was an implosion device. Unlike the uranium-based bombs used later, this plutonium implosion device was more efficient and powerful, owing to the quick compression of plutonium using conventional explosives. Preparing for the Trinity Test was no easy feat. A significant amount of construction was required to transform the barren desert into a nuclear test site. Despite the setbacks and close calls, the team persisted, confident in the success of their experiment. On July 16, 1945, the team held its breath. A thunderstorm threatened to delay the test, but the weather gods smiled upon the project. At 5:29 and 45 seconds a.m., the Gadget detonated with a force of 15 to 20 kilotons, signaling the beginning of the atomic age. The Trinity Test's success remained shrouded in secrecy at first, but news of the test's true nature emerged after the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The explosion left a crater of radioactive green glass known as Trinitite, and the site was later designated a National Historic Landmark. Unfortunately, the Trinity Test's impact extended beyond its immediate aftermath. The Tularosa Basin downwinders, residing near the test site, suffered from increased rates of cancer and other diseases due to radioactive fallout. They continue to fight for recognition and compensation for their suffering. The Trinity Test was a moment of both awe and dread, marking the dawn of the nuclear age. Oppenheimer's leadership and the tireless efforts of the Manhattan Project team paved the way for a new era in human history. However, the test's far-reaching consequences serve as a stark reminder of the ethical challenges and responsibilities that accompany scientific advancements.
The view that they had, that we would have to fight our way to the main islands, and that it would involve a slaughter of Americans and Japanese on a massive scale, was arrived at by them in good faith, with regret, and on the best evidence that they then had. To that alternative, I think the bomb was an enormous relief. I tried to talk about the hopeful things. The unhopeful ones jump to everyone's mind. Will the Chinese change their views of human destiny and of the relations between them and us before or after they have the power to make major nuclear war? It's anybody's guess. Will the détente between the Russians and the West survive the strains of this time? Will they survive what's going on in Asia today? We don't know. There are 100 reasons for seeing no hope at all, and I take it for granted that everybody can think of them without being reminded. It's harder to think of anything on the other side, and I have tried to say that however frail and however tentative and however limited, they do exist, and they look to me like a bridgehead to a livable future, but not without work.
Thank you for joining me on this journey into the past. Remember, history is not just a collection of events, it's the lessons we learn from them that shape our future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from history. Keep exploring the wonders of the past and striving for a better tomorrow. Stay curious, stay informed.